I got a big stack of games. Yeah. Hi, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going over the 3DS collection. You can see my collection behind me. I am a Nintendo collector. I love Nintendo. I collect for every system that they have, and so today we're going over the 3DS collection in this video. All right, I've got 23 games to go over today and 4 3DS consoles. So just a little backstory. When the 3DS came out, I was in college, married, poor, and working at Best Buy. So when the 3DS came out, we got that display unit in the store. We were all able to kind of like test it out and look at the 3D. And I thought the 3D was just so stupid. Like I thought it was so gimmicky. I didn't think that any good games would come out on this console. With the money that I had, invested in a Wii, which I love my Wii. But I never got a 3DS while it was in its life cycle. I thought about getting a 2DS when the 2DS came out and it was towards the end of the life cycle, but I just never did. And then I decided to start collecting 3DS games and consoles when sometime after the eShop was announced to be closing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get some consoles. I'm gonna get some games, and we're gonna get that stuff before it gets really expensive. So that's what I did. So we're gonna kick off the collection with my consoles, and all 4 of my consoles are Animal Crossing themed consoles. I kind of have a little bit of a problem, and I have quite a few of those. So first off, I found this beauty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you can really get a good picture of that. It's embossed. It is so freaking cute. I got this off Facebook Marketplace. It is a Korean version, not Japanese, not UK, Korean. So, when I first got it, my intent was to mod it so that I could play my games on it, make it in English, region free, all that stuff. And at the time, you actually couldn't mod Korean devices without an R4 card, which I did not have. And I was like, the instructions were super confusing. I couldn't figure out where I was supposed to get this R4 card and if it had to be a very particular card and that sort of thing. So I didn't mod it for like a few years, and I actually just modded it in this past year because they changed how you can do that, and it's a lot easier to mod a Korean model now than it was a couple years ago. So it is modded. I can play in English, but I don't emulate games on any of my consoles. I just changed them over to the English language so that I can play my English games. The next console that I got was this one. It's got like the Animal Crossing print on it. It's got like apples and houses and the little furniture leaves on it. This one is Japanese. This one I bought already modded into English so that I could just start playing with it. And the other reason, like, people would kind of forewarn, if you mod it to region free to make the menus English, then the eShop won't work. Well, at this point in time, eShop was going to close down anyways. So all of my devices are modded because not a single one of these was made in the US. Next, I bought this one. This is the Happy Home Designer one. It is so cute. So it's got like this cute little house on the front, and on the back, they're all just kind of like hanging out. It is so adorable. I love it. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say about it. It's just real cute. The last one that I got is this one. This one is another Happy Home Designer one. It's got like all the furniture on it, and then on the back it's just green with a little house. Collecting the 3DSs became the start of my Animal Crossing console obsession. And so when we do a Switch collection, you will see I have Animal Crossing Switches too. So let's jump into the games. So obviously, to start us off, Animal Crossing. This is backwards. Okay, Animal Crossing New Leaf and Happy Home Designer. These are a must-have. I've started playing New Leaf. I haven't gotten too far. I've done a few public works projects. I've got like a bench and a light pole, and I think I have like a water fountain and like a little flower arch or something. So I'm not super far with it. I did get almost all of the fruit. Online services are down now, so I won't be able to trade to get any more fruit, and so I just have to hope that by giving villagers the fruit that I do have, that they'll eventually give me the fruit that I don't have. Happy Home Designer is pretty fun too. I've done a few TikToks on this one, just doing a few designs here and there, and I've got a ton of amiibo cards, so this one's pretty fun to play. Okay, this next one is Conception 2. I got this one because I believe you can play with your offspring, and that's how the game continues. I haven't played it yet, but I'm excited to play this one. It's an RPG, so that should be pretty fun. This one's still sealed. It's Ever Oasis. I've heard really good things about this one. It's a cozy casual game, kind of supposed to be like life management kind of thing. So next we have Fantasy Life, which is getting a new game on the Switch, I think next year. This one is, you're supposed to be able to play as so many different things. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried a lot of my 3DS games yet, just because I did collect them to get them before the prices went up, but I've been focusing on my backlog on Switch and Steam. I have Fire Emblem Birthright. Got like a little snag on the back, I just noticed. Aww. I also have Fire Emblem Awakening. So, yeah. Next, I have all my Harvest Moon games. So I have Harvest Moon, The Tale of Two Towns. I believe this game and Harvest Moon, A New Beginning were before the split, before it became Story of Seasons. I could be wrong though. I'm not sure. I also have Hometown Story, which is a spin-off of Harvest Moon. I have a Kirby game. It's Kirby Triple Deluxe. This one's called Lord of Magna, Made in Heaven. I believe it's an RPG. It just looked really cool and I wanted to have it, so I have it. This one's called Mocha Mocha Friends. It is like a girly pop Pokemon. I haven't played it yet, but I've heard good things, like that it's really cutesy and stuff, so that's gonna be a fun one to play. Next, I have an actual Pokemon game, Pokemon Sun. I've thought about getting Pokemon Moon and then having my husband play alongside with me, but then I would have to get him a 3DS because he is not touching my Animal Crossing 3DSs. Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX. It's a rhythm game. I played it just a tiny bit and it's pretty fun. Rune Factory 4, because of course if you saw my DS collection video, I have Rune Factory 1, 2, and 3, and I also have 4 and 5 on Switch. So I have 2 copies of 4. I have the 3DS version and the Switch version. This one is one of the best ones. I've played most of 5 and I've played most of 4. I got to the first credits and I thought that was it. I thought I beat the game, so I put it down. And then one day I was like, I just want more. So I picked it back up and it like brought up a new quest line and I was like, are you kidding me? I'm not done with this game. But I hadn't played it for probably almost a year. And so at that point I just didn't want to like just dive right back into it. So I do recommend this one, but when you hit the first credits, keep going. It's not over yet. Style Savvy Games. I bought Trendsetters at my local thrift store for $8. I do not think they knew what they had because typically at my thrift store, they price games pretty high. I got this one for $8. It usually goes for like $35 to $40 and I love it. I've been playing this one quite a bit. I got as far as unlocking the fashion shows and then I stopped playing. So I need to get back into it. Fashion Forward is the second game in the series. And then there is Style Savvy, which did not release physically in the US. It did release physically under its other name, Style Boutique, in Europe and I think Asia. So, or no, in Asia it was Girl Mode or something like that. So I do want to get a physical copy of Styling Star from overseas, and I'm just waiting for a really good copy to show up on eBay. Legend of Zelda games. I have A Link Between Worlds, which is supposed to be like a sequel spin-off from A Link to the Past. Sorry. Link to the Past is one of my favorite Zelda games, so I'm definitely excited to play this one day. And then, of course, we have the 3DS versions of Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I have new Yoshi's Island because I loved Yoshi's Island as a kid, so I got that. Last but not least, I have Yokai Watch, which is a series very similar to Digimon or Pokemon. That the first 3 did release on the 3DS. I think there's 4, maybe 5 games, but the 4th and 5th one released on Switch, but not in America, so not in English. So I just have the first one because the second one, there's 2 different versions and then like a ultimate version that combines the 2, and it's really expensive, and the third one is even more expensive. So I don't have the other ones yet. Okay. That is the whole collection. Now we're moving on to the wish list. I keep track of everything that I want on an app called Game Eye. So it looks a little bit like this. And it keeps track of my whole collection. So you can see I've got, I don't know if it's gonna focus. I've got 210 games. 20 systems. Peripherals are like the controllers, but not all the controllers log in this, so I have 3 in here. 7 toys, which are amiibos, and no print media. I don't have any like manuals or anything, but I would love to get my hands on like some Harvest Moon manuals or Rune Factory manuals or something. I'm gonna look at my wish list here, and we're gonna go through what I would like to get. The Etrian Odyssey series, there's quite a few of those games. There's a few Fire Emblem games that I still don't have, like Echoes, Monster Hunter Stories, Nintendogs and Cats. There's a couple other Pokemon games. So there's Pokemon X and Y. And I think, is there another one on the 3DS? There are some Professor Layton games on the 3DS. Miracle Mask isn't too expensive, so I might get that one soon, but Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy is more expensive, so I might not get that one. And yeah, all the Yokai Watch games, which I already talked about. So there's not too many games on my 3DS wish list, actually, but if there are any 3DS games that you feel, based on my collection, that are missing, that I should get, that you would recommend, please put them down in the comments and I will check them out. I am a collector and I'm a cozy gamer, and I do like RPGs as well. I have my main platform is TikTok. That link is down in the description, so if you want to see more about my collection or the games that I'm playing, you can go down to my TikTok. I am going to try and share more shorts. I would appreciate likes and comments. I'm still really new to YouTube, and I'm probably gonna cut some of that out. So let me know which collection you want to see next. So I have the Switch, I have the Wii, I have a really tiny GameCube collection. It might not be worth doing a video about. But maybe I could do like a video with like my N64 and my GameCube and my SNES and NES games like together, because it's just smaller. So, oh, and I have a Wii U collection too. I'm building that one still, so it's right there. Subscribe and comment and like and share and save the video to watch it later. Well, if you're watching it right now, so you can still save it if you want to. So let me know which collection you want to see next. I'd also love to hear what other types of videos you would like to see. If you want to see more vlogs, shopping for games, game hunting, collection videos, game reviews, you let me know. I'm up for anything because this channel is still new. Nobody knows what to expect from me at this point. So the direction of this channel can go anywhere and you could have a say in that. So please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye and happy gaming and happy collecting.